In Acrylic, you play as Nicole, a senior art student at the esteemed Acrylic Academy. Though she is close to finishing her final year, she needs to head to the school one night for a quick errand. Accompanied by her quirky sister Jolie, she soon realizes that the building she has spent the past few years is still, in a dark and twisted way, completely unknown to her. Work cooperatively as Nicole and Jolie, exploring interacting with the school in different ways to find out all you can. Experience 20 different brutal deaths. Stay safe from all kinds of evil and traps, and see if you could be the one to solve the mysteries of Acrylic Academy. Well, I shall try my very best on that front. My name is FlareBlitzed here, and welcome to the RPG Maker MV game called Acrylic, made by, I've forgotten the name. Oh yeah, made by WickedHardcorg, and I saw this advertised on the Facebook page RPG Maker Horror Games as a completed game to check out. And I must say, so I love the screenshots that I've seen on RPGmaker.net. So without further ado, and also I love a great story as well. So let us enroll with this academy. Ah, finally, a little bit of downtime all to myself. Okay, I don't know who's might be Nicole. I don't know who I'm speaking as, so I'm just going to speak at it as a normal voice. And what better way to spend it? I mean, come on. Alright, just got to hook this doohickey up to the thingamajig. And there, huh. Time to kick some serious ass. What are you playing? What are you playing? I can't see anything. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Ah, nothing like the sweet air of Hydro. A sword in my hand and enemies to vanquish. Oh my gosh, I remember this is Link music. I'm not sure if I'll get copyright for that, for goodness sakes. Yeah, haha, take that and that! You moblins are no match for a hero of time. Well then again, you could actually just play as a Link game and have this music and you probably won't get copyright strike, so there you go. Oh ho, making some of that sweet moolah now. Yeah, that's right, come at me, come at me. So Nicole or her sister loves playing a computer game. Oh yeah, I almost forgot, I gotta finish up that nasty dungeon, haha. Sheesh, listen to that epic music just in time for me to use some magic. No way that time already? I so don't want to go to school right now. Don't we understand that I've got a princess to save? Oh well, guess I better get to it though. The princess can wait. Who needs to save princesses when you can get an education? So you're playing as Nicole, right? It does look like it. Yes. We immediately know how to save a game, which is good. Because some games are either you go to a certain point to save a game, or you save on the spot. Is that Primal Dialga? It does look like Dialga from Pokemon. And the inside ceramic dragon rests on a small bathroom table. Wow, I made this so long ago. It still makes me happy every time I see it though. The shape of it. If you know Dialga, then you know that it's the shape of it. What do I think this is? Pokemon? I can't quite explain the innate desire to look around in garbage can. Thank you very much. Because, well, I don't think you could even get anything from garbage cans in any of the Pokemon games. Michael just loves his guitars. I imagine our house would be overflowing with them if he had his way. That's just the same thing. So what does this house give to us? Oh yes, I am painfully aware that it's time to go. A small framed photo rests on the wall. I always loved this picture of Julie and I. I better pay her a quick visit on my way to school. The shelf is adorned with art books and guides. Before you play this game, there are a lot of fonts you need to download, which is in the folder of the game. If you don't have those installed, then the font won't load up properly. I'm not too hungry right now. Besides, I can grab a quick snack later on if I need to. I think there's like at least 5 which are quite unique font styles. I definitely don't feel like cooking right now, or even for that matter. After all, this stuff is just for show. It's not even real food. I'm a genius. You're not. Oh, my keys. I better not leave these. Acquired Nicole's keys. Good for us. It's a small desk perfect for homework and small projects. I need to straighten stuff out. But why do now what I can save for another day? Yeah, but then that accumulates to another day. And then any task you want to do tomorrow that you leave also accumulates to another day. Just waiting as an inspiration. What will I paint next? Man, I wish I could just go to sleep. As soon as I get my portfolio, it's a one-way trip to Slumber Town for me. You must be brother. Hey Mitchell, practicing your guitar? You bet. So is it about time for you to head over to the school? Yeah, unfortunately. Well, best just get it done with. You just need to grab your portfolio real quick, right? Yeah, it's my final assessment before graduation. I guess I am a bit nervous to see how I scored. Oh, don't worry about it, Nicole. I'm sure you did great. I hope you're right. Well, I better get this over with. Oh, and I'm going out to the movies later, so I might be home a bit late, okay? Let me guess, you're going with Jolie? Well, yeah, how did you... Don't give me that look. You and your sister do everything together. It's nice that you two are so close. Just be careful once it gets dark, alright? Tell Julie I said hello. Will do. See you later, sweetie. Do I have my assignment with me? Nicole's student identification for Acrylic Academy. Counts hashtag of deaths. Nicole has died 0 times. Well, thank you very much for indicating that to me. This makes me feel like I'm playing Unfair Mario right now. You know, you've died 1,784 times. Even though you haven't played it for 2 years. It still recollects your score, for goodness sakes. Right, I best leave. This is really pretty. This is only the second time I've played an RPG Maker MV game, and it's superb. Nicole's car sits parked on the street. I don't need to drive to school today. It's just down the road and the weather is too nice to waste. Oh, it's on the right. Okie dokie. I'd love to explore as many options as I can. Is that meant to be like that? My head sticks above the bar. It's a large tree decorated with all the beautiful colours of autumn. The unique light of a day's end fluttering amongst them in the breeze. It's a stump. Yeah, that's about all I can say to it. Now, how many years has it lived? Okay, Nicole. That'd be more interesting. That must be Isabel. Isabel? Yeah, no, Jolie. Hey sister, what are you and Dexter up to? Oh, hi there, Nicole. Dexter and I are just trying to rack up all these pesky leaves. What a pain in the arse, though. Seriously, I mean, Dexter is good for moral support and all, but without thumbs, he's pretty much useless out here. Oh, stop it. I know you don't mean that. Yeah, sure. Anyway, you still up for that super spooky movie tonight? After all, you promised. Of course, I just need to stop at school real quick and... Ugh, seriously, you've been so busy lately. I know it's school, so I try to be patient, but you gotta make time for your sister. Hey, I mean it. This is a really quick errand, I swear. Okay, I only kid. But we better be watching scary ghosts and stuff tonight. It's been way too long. You're right, Jolie. It has been, I promise. Just let me grab my portfolio and we'll be on our way to the theatre in no time. Deal, but you owe me a bucket of popcorn. The giant one with extra butter. I am so stuffed my face. I'm gonna stuff my face so hard tonight. Alright, sis, whatever you say. Oh, your portfolio is at the school. So, is there anything that I should inspect out here before proceeding? A steady metal light post stands at a curb. It bears intricate markings and adds an elegant look to the neighbourhood. It's a large tree decorated with all beautiful colours of autumn, unique lights of days ends fluttering amongst them in the breeze. And this is a small tree. The leaves on the tree have been a deep golden colour for some time now. But are they still pretty to look at? Oh, but are still pretty to look at. Where did I get they from? They shall imagine words will be the first to descend down into a road of hell. Imaginary and hypothetically, of course. It's a cute bench to sit on. By the road. By the road. Shouldn't benches be placed a bit further away from the road? I mean, what about your poor legs? Imagine if a huge bus or a lorry comes along. Is that part of the fence meant to be broken off, or is that a design thing which occurred? I'm not trying to pick holes, but I'm just thinking of improvement for the game itself. Because normally fences aren't cut off like that unless they've been specifically cutted. Oh right, it's not a fence after all, it's... Unless of course... Is that a fence or is it something on the floor itself? I'm starting to question my eyesight here. It's a cute bench to sit on. My eyesight is just like the Acrylic Academy, home of the lakes. Well, here it is, Acrylic Academy. It's strange to think that I won't be returning here as much anymore. I'm one of the best art students in my class. I had to work so hard for the past few years, but it's finally happening. Graduation is just around the corner, and I guess I've grown a bit attached to the place. There's no telling what the future holds for me, but I can't wait to see where my art takes me. Well, I better head in. My portfolio should be in my locker by now. Are you sure it's in there? Well, it's certainly dark in here, isn't it? Man, it sure is a bit eerie being at the school so late at night. I didn't realise just how dark it got. I'm probably just on edge since Julie and I are going to see that new scary movie. Alright. Well, let's get to it, Nicole. It'll be done with before I know it. But the question is, will you be able to escape? A shiny plaque is firmly attached to the front counter. It appears to be an award honouring the Dean of Acrylic Academy for his service to the college. I cannot see barely anything. Is there a light source in which I can use? Can I use my phone? Staff lounge. An ordinary vending machine rests against the wall. Varied snacks and drinks sit inside ready to be purchased. I suppose I'm a little hungry. I'll just grab something at movies with Julie later. The 3 bins are pushed against the wall for recycling, paper, plastic and glass. No, ignore the vending machine. So what can we find in here? It seems you are unable to enter this room without a key. Thank you very much. You would have thought that somebody would have put some lights on before I came in here. Oh, up here on the right side. Literally, I can't see 2 feet in front of my face. This area of the library is dedicated for general reference books. Nothing here really catches my eye at the moment. How can you see? I can't see stuff. This area of the library is clearly marked and categorized as supernatural books. Fictional. Supernatural, huh? I can't say that I really looked much at these books. Well, might as well give them a peek. I won't be looking in the library again. The one with the burgundy cover. The one with the dog ears pages. The one that's never been checked out. The Great Ghost. The Afterlife Party. Spirits or ghosts, as most people know them, are ethereal forms of souls that have been left behind and are stuck to this world. Bound by their feelings, memories, and past, it is often believed that ghosts are vengeful and angry beings. However, my extensive experience in proton pack technology has led me to a single revolutionary conclusion. Spirits seem to be unable to move on to the afterlife until they learn their names. Upon death, they lose all recollection of who they are, causing them to lash out. I hypothesize that if one were able to cube a spirit into their past identity, a spirit may be able to be appeased in a non-violent manner. Ghosts don't know their names. What an odd thing to study. Well, let's read the other two books whilst we're here. The one with the dog-eared pages. Pride and Pathologist. You open up a book that has been dog-eared several times. For it is these demons who inhabit the world of the living and ravage the souls of the pure. Alas, what light in this world can vanquish such darkness? Perhaps it is for naught. For on the morn of the brightest of bright days, the valiant efforts of men who die, the shadows who blanket the sweet world, and in their fire all will be lost. Okay, this guy was clearly a nut job. They don't know what they're seeing. They think they know it all. But look at me in the back of a class, with my inner circles, ready to perform supernatural things that will cast demons into this world. You will wish you will beg at my mercy before you mess with my meddlings. Anyways, the one that's never been checked out. This is probably an important one. The Capture in the Reef. You flip through the pages, which are tinted a deep charcoal. What's with this book? I can barely make out any other words. Oh wait, the chapter is a bit clearer. There are those who have theorized that giving the spirit the gift of knowing their names is giving them such a power that they are able to take their soul into the realm of peace. However, I can say now without a doubt it is not enough. But letters are getting harder and harder to read. If one really wants to bring something, if one wants to bring harmony to the remnants of a lost soul, one must bowing to give more something a name. They must learn why they were taken from this world. Okay. You can't read anything beyond this. I can't read anything and I can't see anything. I love the little noise when the dialogue appears. It's really nice. Don't read. Many different types of science subject books sits on the shelves covered in dust. Despite in our school, we do still have to study some of the core subjects also. Though look at all the dust. I wish to see everything, know everything. That is part of my duty of a Let's Player. Is it just me or is it suddenly getting a little brighter? Or maybe I'm just in a central part of the room. This set of shelves are dedicated to fictional novels. I was never a big reader. I'd much rather make my own stories through art than read about someone else's. I reckon reading other people's novels is a very good place to start when you're making your own, because you can get little fragments of ideas from it or inspiration. But then again, life, the outside, is one big inspiration if you let the inspiration in. All of the books in this section of the library are labelled as history. Eek, no thank you. Hey, history books are very interesting and fascinating, thank you very much. I'm not a history student myself, but it is always good to know what happened in the past so that your future self won't repeat the mistakes that your ancestors did. The bookshelf is overflowing with encyclopedias. They're a good resource, I guess. I just can't think of what I need to look in these for. Thank you. What about these books? Unless they're not books at all. Okay, they're not books. Neither of these. I can partially see what's going on. There's a book on the desk over there. There's a clock there. Nothing on the other side. Okay, now I am lost. I am just wandering within the darkness here. Hello, my old friend. I was born in the darkness. One of these has to be the door. A medium-sized backpack is propped up on the top of a bookshelf out of reach. I wonder whose bag that is. I bet I could find something to reach that if I look hard enough. So I need to find an object that will allow me to pick that off then, really. Okay, so... if there's any sort of jump scares I miss out, I do apologise, but... it's much too dark down here. I better not come down with some way of seeing where I go. I've already got that issue already. Wait. Oh, she automatically went down. I didn't realise that. I thought I was controlling the character. Damn it. My mistake. But I do need a light source of sorts. As much as I'd rather be at the movies with Judy right now, I need to get my final portfolio from my locker. I want to know... oh, that's a sign book. Okay. This room. Many stars and signs of frames rest on the wall for students to preserve their masterpieces. Alert. Despite a messy stack of papers on the counter, this wastebasket is completely empty. A box of many colours of paints is on the counter. I don't need any more paints. Trust me, I'll probably have as many paints as Michael does guitar picks. There must be some good amount of guitar picks then. And art paints. Dozens of art pamphlets sit dishevelled and disorganized in the dusty racks. I think it's supposed to be dishevelled. Dishevelled. That needs to be a Google search. I don't know if dishevelled is a word. Apologies on my behalf. Inside the cabinet are all kinds of art tools, clay scrapers, brush paints, and more. The shelf is home to many textbooks about art. Most of them are new and only a few remain within the coveted used reduced price sticker. I was able to know what it is that it's trying to tell me, but unfortunately, the visibility is still a bit poor. Brand new easels rest against the wall. They are expensive, but a necessity for any painting student. Indeed, you need your easel with you all the time if you are out and about. If you're an artist who loves to travel, an easel is an absolute necessity for you to have. As it said in the game, necessity is a good word to describe something which is important. A necessity. It's necessary. Nothing in that room. Where else is there to explore? Oh, toilets. The best place to look, is it not? Ah, this is the men's toilet, I've just realised. It's an ordinary public toilet. The hint of bleach in the air tickles my nose. Ew, gross. If there's anything more disgusting than a toilet in the boys' laboratory. Hey, what are you trying to say? And you're saying that girl toilets are any more hygienic? You gross, I don't want to be anywhere near this. Are you saying that girls' toilets are much better than the boys' ones? The clean sink reflects the light of the bathroom. The mirror is spotless and appears to be cleaned recently by the evening janitor staff. Man, just look at the bags under my eyes. Maybe I've been working too hard. Tiredness. Oh, so you don't complain about the girls' toilets? Although I must say so myself, I accidentally walked into a girl's bathroom once, and I have to say that the smell is at least 4 or 5 times worse than the men's bathroom. I'm not trying to criticize anything, but I realised this is the wrong side, and there's a really ominous smell coming from the toilets themselves. I was in the wrong gender's bathroom. It's a corkboard of bulletins and other announcements for students and staff alike. Anyways, toilet story over. Not necessarily within the game. Unless, of course, talking about toilets or going on about bathrooms is your sort of expertise in life and your sort of love as a conversation. I suppose I'm a little... Okay, vending machine again. I don't need a vending machine. I want a light source. It's like some weird forces blocking my way up the stairs. I need to get up there for my portfolio though. I better look around a bit. Maybe I can find something to help me see a little better around here. But where? Where? God, you do like to moan, don't you? Dean's office, infirmary. What was that aftertext? Was that meant to be there? Wait, am I outside? It looks like I'm outside. Unless this is an indoor garden. Yeah, it does look like I'm outside. Maybe if I can find something within the office. The door is sealed shut, appears to require an intricate key. Okay, let's try to go to the other place and see if we can find a light source there. No matter how much you try to force it, the door won't budge. Let me out of this place. This door is locked tightly. As if every evening for safety of the students you will need a residence key to enter. Oh, so that's probably where some students stay. A framed photo sits at the corner of the desk. It's probably the school librarian's children. This doesn't help with the light situation. We've just been in here. Okay. We're going to end it off today, folks, in this location. Hopefully you enjoy this as much as I am. I find this quite a nice game to play. Schools are a classic example of quite a nice scenery for an RPG Maker horror game. So, this is Acrylic so far. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of the game. And hopefully you enjoyed it as much as I have. And we shall see each other in the next time of this game. Have a good day and take care of yourselves.